Hello children, welcome to your maths class. Today we are going to start with the new topic fractions, and we will also learn about types of fractions. What is a fraction? Numbers which appear like this are called fractions. 2 by 7, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 6 by 8, 1 by 2, 3 by 7, 1 by 4, 5 by 10, 3 by 8. All are the examples of fractions. Fraction always has two parts, top part and the bottom part. The top part is called numerator and the bottom part is called denominator. What is numerator? Numerator is the number of equal parts which have been taken out or which have been left out. Let's understand with an example. Here you can see a pizza which has been divided into 8 equal parts, and out of that 1 part is highlighted. So 1 is the numerator. In the second example, the chocolate has been divided into 4 parts, and again 1 part is highlighted. So 1 is the numerator. What is denominator? Denominator is the total number of equal parts in which whole is divided into. Again, this whole pizza has been divided into 8 equal parts. So, the denominator is 8. That is the total parts. This entire chocolate has been divided into 4 equal parts. So, the denominator is 4. Remember, fraction is always possible when something is divided into equal parts. In unequal parts, we cannot write the fractions. Let's take a small quiz. Does the shaded region correspond to the fraction displayed? Here the star is shaded and the fraction given is 1 by 2. Here the figure has been divided into 3 parts and the fraction is 2 by 3. Here it has been divided into 4 parts and the fraction is 1 by 4. Is the fraction correct according to the given figures? Let's check out. No, in the first case, it is not the correct fraction. As I told you, fractions are only possible when the figure is divided into equal parts. In the first case, the star is not divided into equal parts. The upper part is bigger than the lower part. If we draw a vertical line, then it will be divided into equal parts. In this figure, the figure has been divided into 3 equal parts, and out of that 2 are shaded. So 2 by 3 is the correct fraction. In the circle, you can clearly see that all the parts are not equal. This is the biggest one, then this is the smallest one, and then these two. So this is not the correct way to write the fractions or to show the fractions. Remember one more important point. A figure can have 2 fractions, the shaded and the unshaded. Now in this, the shaded fraction, that is the blue part, the fraction is 2 by 3, and the unshaded fraction, that is the white part, the fraction is 1 by 3. Now let's understand various types of fractions. The first one is the proper fraction. Proper fractions are the fractions where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Here is the example. 9 by 10. Numerator is 9 and denominator is 10. This is smaller, this is bigger. So this is a proper fraction. Second example, 1 by 4. Again, numerator is smaller than the denominator. So this is also an example of proper fraction. Here are some more examples of proper fraction. 9 by 10, 9 by 100, 9 by 1000, 9 by 10,000, 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 1 by 2. All these are proper fractions as denominator is bigger than the numerator. Improper fraction. Improper fractions are the fractions where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Here are the examples of improper fractions. 10 by 9, 6 by 5, 100 by 9, 25 by 9, 5 by 4. In all the cases you can see that the top number, that is the numerator, is bigger than the bottom number, that is the denominator. So all these are improper fractions. Mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is simply an improper fraction written as sum of whole number and a proper fraction. Here, mixed fractions, you can see 1 complete and 1/4 part of the second chocolate. 1 complete and 1/4 part, 1 complete and 1/4 part, 1 complete and 1/4 part. When we have something whole plus a part of some other, then we form an mixed fraction. How will we get a mixed fraction from an improper fraction? For this, we have to divide. Let's take this example. Here the improper fraction is 5 by 4. So what we do? We divide the numerator by the denominator. 4 ones are 4 minus 1. Now the quotient is the whole part, that is 1. The numerator is the remainder and the denominator is same. Denominator never changes. It remains the same. So, in other words, we can say mixed fractions are the another way of writing improper fractions. 5 by 4 is equal to 1 by 4. Like and unlike fractions. Like fractions are those fractions which have same denominator. In like fractions, the denominators of the fractions are same. Here are some examples. 1 by 5, 8 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5. In all the cases you see that denominators are same. So this group of fractions is called like fractions. Unlike fractions. In unlike fractions, the denominators of the fractions are different. Here are the examples. 5 by 3, 5 by 4, 5 by 1, 5 by 8. In all these cases, if you see the denominator is different. 3, 4, 1, 8. So, these are the unlike fractions. In other words, we can say group of fractions which have different denominators are called unlike fractions. Unit fraction and whole fraction. In unit fraction, the numerator is always 1. Unit in mathematics means 1. 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 9, all are the examples of unit fractions as the numerator is 1 in all the cases. Denominator can be anything, but numerator has to be 1 only. In whole fraction, denominator is always 1. 5 by 1, 8 by 1, 3 by 1. In all these cases, you see that denominator is 1. So these are the whole fractions. Equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are those fractions which may appear different but they are equal. And to get equivalent fraction of any given fraction, we can multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. For example, here we have 3 by 6. To find equivalent fraction of 3 by 6, we multiply it by 2 by 2. Numerator by 2 and denominator as well by 2. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So we get the answer as 6 by 12. If we have to find another equivalent fraction, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 3. 3 3s are 9, 6 3s are 18. So 3 by 6 is equal to 6 by 12 is equal to 9 by 18. If we have to further find out more equivalent fractions, we can multiply by any number like 4 by 4, 5 by 5 and so on to find as many equivalent fractions as we want. Hope the concept is clear to you. The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Do practice sums and you will master the concept. Thank you.